Let me save that. That is solid. Save that. Do this. In the message. All right. All right, let's do it. Everything else is all set. Okay. What's up, people? All right.
We've been detecting massive energy spikes in insurgent territory near the old chemical plant. The last thing I can afford is those monsters generate.
All right. This is going to be painful. Oh boy. Our damage is starting to decline. I think I start need to run Perseverance Fist. No. Oh, we need Perseverance Fist on now. 10 was easy. Now our damage is definitely taking a dive. Alright, it's gonna start to get messy. Where the hell did he go? Just pushed him through the floor. That's a little awkward. Oh my god. Crap. What the fuck? So fucking dead. So dead. Ay, ay, ay.
Shira, there's an elevator in this lab.
Just have to get silver here.
All I'm missing is some elevator music. Whatever that thing is, it's a safe one. Whoa.
What's up, buddy? How are you doing today? Any questions, just toss them out there. We got to CT10 yesterday.
Shira, about those energy spikes? The insurgents had a functioning power cell down here.
What did you do with it?
It's disabled. I'll see if Zahidi can't take a look at it.
Outrider detected.
And found a pod down
Access
here.
granted.
You saved some lives today, Outrider. I would expect nothing less from you.
We're starting to take a lot more, requiring like basically double the amount of melees we were needing to use for all the other tiers. It's scary. All of those are trash. All right. We get any upgrades? Probably not. Melee time reduction mod? Hell yeah, dude. There's only so much stuff you could do with melees, unfortunately. Our melee's doing 85,000 right now. The question is, I feel like instead of Anomaly Echo, we might need to start playing like super risky and running. I mean, we've got a couple pieces that we can optimize a little bit more. Like emergency golem's kind of useless when you're trying to keep up golem all the time. But I think we might have to start using Perseverance Fists, because our melees are not doing as much damage anymore. 47, 46. Let me just swap some stuff over to my Techno so I can just boost it up real quick. That way we don't have to go and run a bunch of these things. 46, 46. But yeah, we got melee time reduction mod, we got melee damage mod. We get basically every mod that we can possibly use for melee. Unless there's some tier 3 mod that I haven't touched yet. Play with a tank? Do I play with a tank, or do you only test it like this? I only play solo. So, you can look at my other streams, but basically this week we did Pyromancer from World Tier 1 to CT15, Trickster to CT15, Techno was my first one to CT15, and then for the last one we got Devastator to CT15. So I said, fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it with all melees, or let's try to. I'm sure that at a certain point it's going to become impossible, but I only play solo. Shit. What level was it that I needed? Was it 47? Yeah, I need to drop emergency stance. Because emergency stance, it doesn't activate if you have golem already activated, which most of the time we have. If I could, I'd probably replace it with like another golem mod or something like that. But I have a percentage damage dealt to bleeding targets mod already on. I thought the cannonball set, isn't the cannonball set, what do you call it? I thought the cannonball set was strictly, why can't I think right now? If you melee, you get your, what do you call it back? Your gun refilled. Like, I'm pretty sure I have, I mean, on my techno, I just deconstruct all my cannonball stuff usually, but could have sworn, yeah, I deleted all the cannonball stuff, but it's not like my guy could use it anyway, you know? But it's 100% additional melee damage. I mean, that'll obviously be super helpful. The problem is most legendary sets, the mods, and the stats are pretty garbage, you know? But yeah, like personal space, got to get rid of that. We basically have 2 mod slots that we could use to increase our damage at this point. Emergency stance really isn't needed if I'm playing right. But it's like, we basically went to like CT10, doing like, only need like 170 melees to get through everything. And now it's requiring basically double that. Yeah, I think maybe in the demo or in the data mines, the cannonball set did that. But now it's pretty bad because it's just, if you melee, you get your ammo back, which is like terrible, obviously. Honestly, I feel like we can get CT14 probably decently easy. But getting the gold timer is going to be tricky. Like, I'm going to basically have to, if I want to have the damage output needed, I'm probably going to have to go and run, I'm probably going to have to like constantly force myself to be at 30% health. Just to get the 300% damage, damage upgrade. You know what I mean? So that's when it becomes a little more goofy, but you know, it's Devastator. Who cares? But it's like we could run Anomaly Echo like I was running before, and it's just like a little oh, where the hell is this? It's just a little damage boost. But I think that if I can just game my health bar a little bit and try, basically, like, in order, like, there's only so much you can do to increase your melee damage, right? It's based off anomaly power. But we basically need to We need an upgrade to this to get rid of emergency stance. We need an upgrade to this to get rid of personal space. Dang, I have to upgrade that freaking sidearm somehow. Basically need to be at the max item level at all times because we need that health and we need the anomaly power bonus. Do I even have the stuff required to upgrade this? Now I should. But definitely not going to be easy, but I want to do it just so. Okay. I want to do it just so if people are complaining about not being able to climb, you can just be like, hey, made it to CT whatever using only melees and tier 2 mods. Alright, this one's gonna suck. Gonna hurt bad. Coliseum might not be a bad one. Trying to think. Probably isn't terrible to get silver on it. What's the silver timer? 18 minutes? No, let's run... screw it. Let's give it a shot. Been doing mostly chem plant. We'll try Coliseum. The only real thing I can see being an issue is the friggin' dragonflies. I'm sure at some point maybe I have to run like a weapon mod that can apply an additional status effect to get extra damage. Maybe. But oh man, taking so much more damage. This is gonna be a whole problem. And we lost Golem too. This is gonna be super painful. That should kill him. Cool. Let's try and run past these guys. Oh boy. Yeah, if he wants to chase after me, he can. The dragonflies are obnoxious. It's really just like the... I don't know. Like when I'm using a gun build, it's not that bad because they die real fast, but like... the knockback that they do and the fact that they like randomly just like teleport around is so obnoxious. The worst thing in the game to fight is the friggin' birds. birds are like just awful on like literally any build. Come here. Get over here. This is gonna be painful. What's up, EL? How are you doing today, dude? Let's see if we can get our health to 30% so we get the bonus. And then I'll pop Golem. Whatever, I'm just gonna pop it anyway. Would really like to get the vulnerable bonus. Damn, didn't get it there. Just the stupid fire exploded. Whoa, here we go. 300% melee. Wonder if it only happens when you're actually under 30%. Yeah. Our damage is definitely starting to fall off. For sure.
This must be the Colosseum.
But it's funny to try out different places. I still really like Chemplant for climbing. Alright, this is gonna be tricky. So I really need the vulnerable bonus on the Broodmother. Okay, here we go. Now if we lose that bonus when we're fighting, or we lose Golem, it's going to be an issue. This is going to be a major issue. We just lost Golem. I'm playing it a little sketchy right now. Just got to beat the brakes off this dude, you know? Ooh, ow. Okay, cool. We're okay. We can get these friggin' dragonflies down. That'd be sweet. Ow. So the dragonflies are going to be a whole problem. Focusing priority target number 1. Oh, stuck in a corner here. A little awkward. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might be dead here. Stupid freaking dragonflies, man. Almost took me out. Is there another one somewhere? We get both of them? Thank God. How annoying. At least they're the only ones in the whole map. The melee build was super simple going through like probably the first 10 challenge tiers. It's basically taking us like 160 to 170 melees to clear Chemplant with like a gold timer. Now our melees are starting to not do as much damage, slash the enemies are starting to be a lot more tankier, so it complicates things. Makes it so we gotta play differently. But it's like, I mean, really not play differently, it's just like, how do you manage to get more damage out? You basically have to use like 5 slots for melee damage. And the only other way I can see to like really eke out extra damage is friggin' like getting to 30% health and abusing perseverance fists. But it's like, that's obviously mega risky. The tanky bastards are starting to get a lot more tanky. We're taking some hits right now, though. Uh-oh, that's hurting bad. That will give us some regen that we need very much. This is awkward. Ooh, baby. Oh, no. No! Oh, no. I was trying to use the damage bonus. Oh, shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Melee build's going interesting, is what it's going. Oh, I should have looked at those stats. We really, like, need a boot or glove upgrade. Anomaly power. Damn it. No. Dude, that thing hits freaking... that thing hit freaking hard, man. It hit hard. Maybe I'm using Impale an additional time. I don't know. Problem is, like, I don't know if this... Like, Golem... Emergency stance, right? When your health drops below 30%. Like... It lasts for 4 seconds. I don't know how long this lasts. Like, if it only lasts until I get my health back, then it's only really useful for like 1 hit, which is trash. Right? So maybe I'm just trying to think of like, what could I potentially... maybe the additional bleed would help. Don't need Phantom Dash. Bloody Boost, we already... Wait. Do we not have Bloody Boost on anymore? What the fuck? Okay. Well, let's put that on then. Thought we had it on. Weird. Well, that'll give us at least a 15% increase. Arcways of Enoch is not a bad one, but there's a shitload of dragonflies. That I really don't want to be dealing with. I think I'd rather do Chem Plant. But how are you doing, War Destroyer? How's your build coming, bro? You didn't get hit by the inventory wipe.
I understand you're looking to collect the pods that came raining down. I spotted one for
Like, I feel like Stargrave is almost impossible because it has birds.
What else is up there?
And they're just like straight up out of the melee hitbox. Alright. I'm hoping this melee, I'm hoping this impale just auto kills this guy. Maybe the bleed will. Nope. Well, that sucks. Oh, that does not bode well. He's a very tanky boy. We're about to lose Golem, which does not butter no parsnips, I'll tell you that much. Oh boy. Well, that basically makes it so I can't hit him. Of course he's stuck in a staircase. Okay. This is a problem. Let's just get him down. Where the fuck did he just go? You just noped out of here, bruh. You're running. God damn. This is about to be a whole problem. Okay. There's literally only one way to approach this room. That's punching everything in it. Jesus. You're not healing yourself, bro. Sorry. Oopsie. That's a mistake. Okay. Explosion. I don't know, this silver timer might be tight. This looks painful. It's pretty painful. Melee only, is it viable? I mean, I guess we're gonna find out, huh? I mean, what do you consider to be viable? I feel like a lot of people are complaining that they get stuck on, you know, much lower challenge tiers than this one, and it's like, I've used the same punchy punch the whole time. So I guess it just kind of depends on what you consider viable. Now, is it going to carve through CT15? I think that would be very difficult. Is it going to make it to CT15? I think that would be super difficult as well. But at the very least, if anybody complains about not being able to climb challenge tiers, well, this is going to get a little sketchy. At the very least, you can be like, hey, did it with melees. This is a lot of enemies attacking me at once here. Now we have nothing up. Okay. Got Bullet Reflect back up. That's okay. We'll pop Impale on him just for the health regen. I mean, it is honestly kind of relaxing. I don't have to aim at all. I just have to abuse the crap out of my right thumbstick. That's pretty much what's happening here. You know? But it's like, if I can climb to even CT14 with just melees, people can't really complain about shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, Shrikant. How are you doing, bro? Just enjoying the melee life. Did I grab the melee skill from Seismic Shifter? Which melee skill? I'm not running any legendaries, and I'm not running any tier 3s right now. Literally just tier 2s, like 5 tier 2 melee mods. If you can find the Seismic Shifter, tell me what it is, tell me what the mod does, then, you know, always looking for ways to increase my melee damage, but right now, straight up just run tier 2s. Nice, Drowsy. Yeah, well, people like to blame nerfs and stuff instead of blaming, like, their gear being not great. Or they're just not running things optimally, like running anomaly power on blighted rounds builds, stuff like that. You know? It's not meant to be easy, but there's, you know, mods account for like 90% of your damage in this game, you know? So and some people just need help, which is what we're here for. Oh, jeez. My only problem is when people go and start acting like they know everything and they're not building correctly. Then it's like, come on, son. Yeah, I totally agree, Sora. Sorapus, 420. How can you reflect and make a melee attack? I just press melee and I press bullet reflect. I'm running auto reflect. Oh no! Crap. He's stuck on the other side of the wall. Oh, thank God. That would have killed our run. Jeez, that was close. Oh, I'm glad, dude. Glad you like watching the builds. Appreciate it. Yeah, I wanna, you know, wanna just do goofy stuff. Got the Pyromancer, CT15, Trickster, CT15, Techno, CT15. Figure let's do something silly with the Devastator. And that's what we're doing. But I'd like to go and focus on making a couple of anomaly builds too. Trying to make them viable so people at least know, you know, what other potential options are out there. Not everybody likes bullet builds, you know. Like I'd like to make a Beyblade Trickster build. I've always wanted to make one of those. Make a, you know, Eruption Pyro build. I think that'll be fun. I think they're pretty solid. I think they're like decently viable too. Now that the gap has been slightly closed because of the bullet skill nerfs, probably a fun thing to do. I would like them to take care of the inventory wipe bug though, because that is putting a damper on a lot of people. Yeah, dude, and that's fine too. Uh-oh. This is not good. I'm not fucking dying here though. But it's like, you know, game's about having fun. Let other people do your craft for you. I shouldn't have impaled there. That could, man, if I miss this timer by like a couple seconds, I'm gonna be pissed I did that impale. What's up, Ajax? How are you doing, man? Long time no see. And they are beating the snot out of me. Holy moly. About to lose gold. Ah. Okay, we got this back up. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, come on. Where are you? Stop running from me. Stop fucking running from me. You're killing my timer. Dude, if I overtime this because these guys will not stand still for my village, I'm gonna be so pissed. Alright, you stay right there. You guys go down. Okay, cool. CT13, baby. Let's go. Favorite class so far? I don't... Like, in terms of just pure farming, I like my Technomancer because it's straightforward and doesn't require... I mean, now that I have, like, pretty much optimal gear, it feels really smooth and, like, I'm able to kill everything, like, relatively easily, and I probably get the fastest times on that one. But I think, like, Trickster and Pyro probably... Like, I like the playstyle a little bit more, even if it's more difficult. Games are not designed for only certain playstyles. It's just horrible research and ignorance. Yeah, it's just when you have a game that has... Any game that has a time aspect attached to it, even if they don't have timed aspects attached to it, people are going to go and they're eventually going to find out what the most optimal build is, and they're going to, you know, that's what they're going to try and run. And so it's like it's going to happen eventually no matter what, but it just depends on if those other builds are actually viable or not. Like if you can go and run other shit. And in this game, I think you can. I think you could before the nerfs as well. But now the gap has been closed. Decent, like, you know, with a decent amount of significance. So I think people are looking more at those other builds now. No, we'll leave that. I mean, you can do some crazy firepower builds with Devastator too. In terms of raw firepower, I think they might have the best methods of scaling raw firepower in the entire game. It's just, you need a bunch of other shit to make it actually work. But Devastator is also really safe. You know? You can run around with Golem all the time. That's like the go-to de facto defensive mod for everybody else. You're ignorant for looking up a build? No, definitely not, dude. I think what he/she is saying is just people are I think she's referring to like people knocking other potential builds or saying stuff is bad just because on YouTube they're seeing that the search result is, you know, Devastator sucks, this build sucks, let's just run this. You know? I think that's all they're saying. I don't think they're saying you're ignorant. Firepower Devastator. Well, Devastator has like a legendary set that provides a lot of bonus firepower in using certain abilities. And then if you couple it with some like goofy little what's the word I'm looking for? Be coupled with some goofy little skill points in the skill tree, you can also take advantage of health regeneration to use that as a firepower modifier as well. What is my stuff at? I think it has to be 48 now. The firepower buff Devastator should output a lot, but it's not working as I should. Well, thing is, you have to have the 500 firepower, but then you also need to be mindful of your armor piercing because they have no, you know, they're hitting armor, which is a significant damage reduction. You know, armor pierce plays a big role. You probably have to stack more statuses on Dev than you would on other classes. All right, so we need 48 here. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to use bleed modifiers and burn modifiers and some other shit. You know? What do you mean a firepower issue? I mean, they can get their firepower higher than almost any other class in the game. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get Devastator firepower up to like 1,000,000, 800,000, 900,000, like an optimized build. And that's not like exaggerating. Like, they have so many percentage modifiers for firepower. Nice, man. It's a good chunk of firepower. Have any of my characters been wiped? Nope. They have not. Not once. But, you know, I never play multiplayer. I'm only solo. And even though some people are, you know, some people are saying it's wiping solo people too, I just, just don't think it's gonna happen. Of course, if it did happen, it'd be hilarious. Just having me be wiped on stream, but can't play scared, you know? I don't play multiplayer, so that cuts out like literally 90% of the issues. Honest dev build as far as only using juggler and buffs earthquake and gravity leap. Yeah, man, like Devastator's anomaly skills are no fucking joke. Like it's so weird because they probably have the best anomaly scaling in the whole game, and they probably have the best firepower scaling in the whole game. It's just they're like, you need some other shit in order to make it like really pop. From a speed perspective, anyway. Anomaly you can get there with speed. The firepower stuff, like you're so tanky. That's the thing, you're so tanky. Like if you can just apply bleeds to shit, then like you'll just never die because you get so much healing from it. But like having an infinite ammo build obviously helps immensely. But Earthquake's range is fucking crazy. And the fact that you can increase their base damage is like pretty substantial too. Alright. It's gonna start, well, I mean, I've been saying it's gonna start getting difficult, and it has been difficult, but the real tricky thing is gonna be, I mean, 13 and 14, getting to CT15 is gonna be the, it's gonna be the rough part. Really, really, really need a boots upgrade. Boots upgrade and a glove upgrade would be super, immensely helpful. Oh, I didn't equip the weapons, huh? 48. Where the hell's the other 48? 48. 48. Average item level 48. Anomaly cooldown. We could just upgrade these two. Help out our damage a lot. Frozen Timers Dead would probably be the best class in the game due to its survivability. So that's the trade-off then. Devs are tanky by default to make up for any one playstyle. They're more gear dependent. I don't know if there's necessarily like that type of trade-off, you know? But it's like that level of survivability is insane. You know? Like a 65% damage reduction that you can just constantly refresh on kill. Like, imagine if they did have a. Let me ask you. I mean, you could make an infinite ammo Devastator build, right? Super easily. You could just toss on some bleed mods, and you're straight. But like, imagine if they did have a bullet modifying skill that allowed them to bypass armor and hit resistance instead. Plus, they had infinite ammo. Plus, they could go and constantly refresh Golem on kill. Like, that would be fucking nuts, right? Like, I don't know what the devs were thinking. I still think Dev is like a totally viable, fine class to play. Once you get to CT15 and or get some legendaries, I'm assuming it gets a lot better because you get that 50% damage to bleeding targets, which is also like immensely helpful. And the earthquake builds are also really good. But if they hypothetically had a bullet modifying skill that let them do what the other classes did, they would by far and away be the best class in the entire game, right? Like you couldn't do anything. Right now, every other class in the game tosses on emergency stance because it's basically giving them golem if they actually get close to low health, and it's basically making those other classes invincible. Now, if you actually had golem as an ability and you had the infinite ammo anomaly rounds, then your class is fucking insane. You know? Plus you could have bullet reflect on. You know what I mean? Like the potential if they had a bullet skill like everybody else would be fucking unbelievable. Now, personally, I think that the devs, I think they're gonna walk back some of the changes that they made, and I think that they're gonna throw some buffs at the other classes as well. Though I do think that they want everybody to be in a certain time frame when clearing CT15 gold. So I don't think they're going to go too crazy because there are anomaly builds that can easily clear CT15 gold. But I just feel like with how the community's doing right now, you know, they dropped the nerf hammer on builds that everybody was using, even though it was somewhat justifiable. I mean, the builds were doing way more damage than anything else in the game, but they didn't give any buffs, and then the inventory wipe bug starts coming back. So then the community is just, I mean, you immediately have the entire community turned against you, right? Like, I think just based out of, just from a PR perspective, like public relations wise, they should at least revert the change to vulnerability, and they should probably buff skill mods across the board. Like I would buff some anomaly skill mods because the good ones are overwhelmingly firepower based. Now legendary sets kind of mess with that a little bit, but like they need to curry some favor with the community because they're losing people like straight up. You know, this inventory bug popping up basically 3 times in different situations is a no-no. And then when you couple it with nerfing stuff that people don't want nerfed and like cutting chem plants timer and stuff, people are going to be pissed. Nerfs, well, so here's the thing though. Chem plant, the timer, super safe timer. I mean like dumb easy timer. Chem plant is still super solid for climbing to like CT14. Getting to CT15 though, getting the gold timer when your gear isn't totally optimized on chem plant is like tough. Boomtown, I never fucked with it anyway because even though it's fast, when you're just climbing, that last room is straight ass. Like, it just sucks, you know? But now, Boomtown, like, I'm glad I golded it when I did, because I don't want to be bothering with it. But the problem is, they went and they made some blanket nerfs that hurt other underperforming, quote unquote underperforming, or just not performing as well as bullet build classes, like anomaly power builds that were relying on vulnerability, right? Like the vulnerability nerf, I don't really think needed to happen, but yeah, Arcways of Enoch is fairly comparable to pre-nerf Chem Plant, except the enemies are a lot more annoying in the final boss room. But the timer is super forgiving, super safe. But for everything else, it's like Chem Plant is still solid for climbing, you know? Did he just take 2 melees to kill? Oh, damn. This is gonna be rough. Holy moly. We're taking some serious damage here. Dude, I just want to get at least CT15. It's all melee. But this is gonna be quite the endeavor. Like, in terms of increasing our speed, I'm basically gonna need to run Perseverance Fist just to have remotely close to the damage to actually complete this, I think. Sorry, I'll check the chat in a second. This is super rough. Am I dead here? I have no defensives up. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Okay. Woo. Is that gonna kill him? Cool. Do you think burst AR or burst double gun? Double gun is trash on anything. Tactical AR is solid on everything. Shotguns are fine. Specifically auto shotguns, in my opinion. Ooh, boy, that hurt. Oh boy. This might be it. This might be it. How can we do this? How can we even do this? Trying to think of, like... Jesus. How many melees did we even need in that first room? 71 in the first room. To put that into perspective, on tier 10, it required us 171 to clear the entire thing. Thanks for the sub, Naquan. Appreciate it, man. You can follow me on Twitch too. I stream in both places. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, man, boost your damage against enemies affected by bleed. Goodness. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, how can we possibly get more damage out? I mean, we could grab some of these bleed nodes. Heal off the bleeds instead of getting resistance pierce. I could grab some impale mods. This is where it becomes real fucking tricky. Like, we really need some upgrades. Yeah, the thing is with Earthquake, like, and we need a bunch of Earthquake mods too. But it's like, here, the innately difficult thing about this is, like, traditionally, you want to have, like, one defensive mod and everything else, like, firepower, right? But it's like, you have to get these melee mods because they're just too good not to have them. But it's not, but, like, you're not really increasing your damage in any way. And then at the same time, you kind of, like, I could remove this resistance mod for another damaging one. But it's like, I don't want it to be an Earthquake build because then I would just go Earthquake. I'm basically just using Impale so that, like, randomly I can get, like, a little bit of health regen. And it lasts for 9 seconds. It's like Tremor gives you some health regen too. But you're locked in an animation with Tremor, which is really annoying. Earthquake would obviously be the anomaly power build to go for. But I want to amplify our melee as much as humanly possible and not so much other skills. Like, some of these are just necessary, like Perseverance on Golem, like, you gotta have it. We need to get rid of emergency stance, need to get rid of personal space. Probably don't need resistance. Like, but it's like right now it's just about it's about that flat damage increase. Oh yeah, of course EQ does more damage, but again, we're trying to do the majority of our damage with our melees. I really don't want to rely on Earthquake. If I'm gonna do an Earthquake build, then I'm gonna do an Earthquake build. But, like, it's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a melee build. Impale is literally just there to randomly toss it out and get a health regen buff and an armor buff for a little while so I can stay in melee range even if my other stuff is down. And I don't have to dedicate any mods to it. Like, maybe I could... 37,000 damage. That's not really a lot. Does this count for when I use... It does count when I do this. That might be the play. Instead of using Perseverance Fist, which is going to just increase at 30% health. That might be enough of a little bit of damage boost. Let me just check the vendor real quick. But it's like obviously climbing, if we just went, you know, like a Quake gravity leap build, like it would be 10 times faster and easier. Absolutely. But it's like for this current build, right? It's like I literally, like Perseverance I think is 100% needed. Exposing Strike, it's the only way we're playing Vulnerable. You could use the Auto Reflect Bullet mod, but that requires bullets. You know, so I feel like those two mandatory, right? Brawl mandatory, so that gives us one slot so far that we can swap out. Auto Reflect I feel like is kind of mandatory. Like the stagger and everything is just so helpful. So okay, we get one additional, so that's two we can probably swap out. Martial Artist. Martial Arts mandatory. So we have 3 mods now that we can work with because personal space is garbage. Brawl, you 100% need. Wait, am I running 2 brawls? What the fuck? Bruh. Bruh. Okay, hold on. Goodness gracious. The things you miss, man. The things you miss. So now... Geez, I don't even know if running... The question is Perseverance Fist worth the... Is it worth it? Because I really think that it's just, if your health drops below 30%, it increases your melee damage. But as soon as your health goes above 30%, I think it goes away. So like, it's not as useful as like a golem mod. So like, do I put on like Anomaly Echo? Give us 8,000 extra anomaly power. This might not be bad from a survivability perspective. Coming damage reduced by 3% for each enemy in close range stacks up to 8 times. We would basically be taking 0 damage with Golem up, I'm pretty sure. But I could also go Captain Hunter. Oh, you know what? Let's try Captain Hunter. Alright. See, we're optimizing, people. It's all about just looking and optimizing. Dude, I did the same fucking thing on my Trickster. On my Trickster, I mean, I was sick, so I was playing like shit, but I was like just struggling to hit CT15 for some reason. It was so annoying. And then I hopped on like off stream and just looked at my mods. I was like, holy shit, I'm missing like my staple firepower mods. And then I swapped them and it was no problem. Get a lot of... No, yeah, I know my health is rarely going to 30%, but the thing is, right, is in terms of increasing raw damage output of melee, like there's nothing that comes close to Perseverance Fist, right? It's a 30%, it's a 300% increase. So if it got to the point where I'm surviving everything, but I can't beat the timer because of damage, and like it's just straight up impossible to melee my way through in a quick enough time, then like the only thing I would be able to do to keep it a melee build would be to basically put on Perseverance Fist and try and maintain 30% health throughout the entire run so that I have 300% melee damage. You know what I'm saying? No, I literally just wasn't paying attention to that mod. I was swapping stuff out. So now, okay. So we still have emergency stance, which wasted, personal space wasted, untamed power, I don't know, we'll see. But now, at least we have Captain Hunter, so we'll be doing more damage to elites, which is kind of a really annoying part of this. And then we'll also have untamed power, which should give us a little bit of extra damage while we're meleeing. Right now our melee is doing... That's really annoying that it's not 111,111. Like, that really pisses me off that that works like that. But basically, we'll be doing 140,000 instead. I don't know, we'll see. The thing is, right now, these guys are hitting a lot fucking harder. So much harder. But every time we hit a skill, the shockwave thing is going to proc. Skill reflect buggy for you? No, not at all. Okay. At first glance, that seems much better. Of course, now we have nothing coming over to this guy. We are hitting... Oh my gosh. Jesus. Oh my gosh. I'm so fucking dead here. Basically need to wait for bleed to wear off. And he healed himself because he's a jerk. Help this out a little bit. I don't know if the proc from that other thing is worth it. And Captain Hunter isn't helping us with the rest of these mobs, taking significantly more damage. Like, now that we're getting into the higher tiers, I am dropping to 30% health a lot more. Pop that for the health boost so that I don't absolutely get annihilated by these guys here. This doesn't seem to be proccing when I'm running and jumping. Oh no, it does. It's just hard to see. Cooldown reduction work for melee? I think it does. I mean, it's technically considered a skill. It benefits from everything else skill-wise, but honestly, I have no friggin' idea. But, like, my opinion is that what else am I gonna put? What else am I gonna put on? Oh, jeez. Where the hell am I? Well, that screwed up everything. Alright, maybe I'll just focus these small guys first. We did not extend Golem's duration with that one. This is a little on the awkward side. I'm getting frozen. I'm getting knocked around. We got Golem again. Popping Golem gives us a anomaly power boost. This is scary. Yo, I'm just saying, like, if anybody has problems getting to this tier using guns, Gotta take a look at this. He'll go down. Hopefully we get Golem up and Reflect Bullet up in time for the door to open for the other ads. Oh, here they come. I'm diving in there regardless. Okay, we got one down. We lost Golem, which makes this a little sketchy. We got that up. That'll give us an anomaly power boost. The guy dies. Actually not making the worst time in the world, so I think our changes helped us a decent amount. I wonder if when you use Paladin perk and you Golem, use Golem. I don't think we can stand in the middle of that room anymore. I think we have to go and clear the other guys. There's too many people. Oh no, we do not want to be near those stupid friggin' Diablo beams. Dude, how the fuck, even if we beat this, how the fuck am I gonna gold tier CT15? The benefit is when we have a lot, like honestly, with a lot of people around, we do a lot more damage. There isn't an anomaly skill like the stare into the barrel one, right? Stare into the barrel, it gives you like, oh boy. No, not like this. Let's get health regen. Stare into the barrel gives you increased firepower based on how many people are in close range. Is there one for anomaly? Can't remember off the top of my head. This guy's hitting me with fucking blighted rounds. Like, dude, don't you understand? They got nerfed, bro. Don't you understand? PCF just nerfed you. This at least, the Untamed Power mod, doing the little like through melees. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm not answering chat right now. I'll check when I die or finish this, or I have a lull. Hit that. Let's get the health regen. Pop this. Yeah, like honestly, like the cooldown reduction, aside from just the mod that we have, doesn't seem like it's really doing anything for the melee. But it's like, what other stats am I gonna use? I guess I could use status power and like skill leech, but shouldn't have used Impale there, but that's okay. Let's see. Every time I use Reflect, it pulls out my weapon and I can't use it properly? What do you mean? You get Surrounded, stuck in middle group, 300% might help you Superman my way out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or just, I might have to just game it so that I'm always at 30%, so I always have the 300% health. Not health, the, Oh, I definitely don't want to be in that fucking whirling laser forest. This should open any second. Okay. Use Paladin perk in your Golem. Use Golem of Death. If you keep getting kills, increase your anomaly power by 45%. What does Paladin do? Sorry. The anomaly skill considered an anomaly power. Well, sorry, I don't understand what you're asking. You mean like the mod that I'm using that does a little bit of extra... What do you call it? Our time here actually is not bad. We should be easily able to get this as long as I don't misplay. Morning, Josie. How you doing?
Yeah, that matches your blueprints for the plant. The elevator should lead to the heart of the facility.
I just hope the anomaly shockwave doesn't accidentally kill stuff that I don't want to die from, not my melee, if that makes sense. But honestly, we're doing this a lot better than we were even doing the last tier because of the mod changes. Anomaly power for 45 seconds. Oh, is that the one I'm already using? You're just saying, does Golem of Death cause it to keep going up? I'm pretty sure it's only on activation. Here we go, you little bastard. Come here. Boss damage is looking okay. Oh boy. We have no defenses up. There we go. Easy. Wow, they're hitting me hard though, huh? Jeez. CT15, baby.
Shira, about those energy spikes? The insurgents had a functioning power cell down here.
What did you do with it?
It's disabled.
One more, guys. One more to CT15.
You saved some lives today, Outrider. I would expect nothing less from you.
I'm doing good, Josie. Doing solid. Is the melee skill considered anomaly power? Yes. Because it's a skill. But yeah, Paladin, using the skill increases anomaly power by 45% for 10 seconds. So it's on activation. So Golem lasts for 16 seconds. If I pop it, I've got 166,000 anomaly power. And then when Golem runs out, we can check real quick. 123k anomaly power. And now Golem leaves. Give me 1 second, guys. I just need to use the bathroom real quick. All right. All right. How the hell are we going to do this? So, do we get any kind of upgrade? Nope. 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 Rough. What about gloves? Absolutely nothing from the glovies. What the heck? Teddy, what are you doing? Oh, good boy. Good boy. All right. Let's upgrade these one more time. Toss them over to the Techno. Incoming bullets. 30% chance of being deflected towards enemy dealing. I don't even know how that works with bullet reflect. Like, there's no weapon mods that can help me, right? Like, obviously there's weapon mods that amplify, that cause, like, no, I really don't want to do that. Basically just want, like, a passive weapon mod that might increase anomaly power, but I really can't think of anything that doesn't require getting a kill. Ugh, it's so annoying because we're not optimized, but I cannot for the life of me get an upgrade on these freaking gloves. Can't do it. Bro, this build already is nasty. You gotta keep the faith. We got to CT14. There's people on Reddit complaining about CT8. Or CT14 using only melees and basically entirely tier 2 mod. And I think of like any potential. Let's see. Untamed power already running. Receive this when our health is replenished. That might be okay. 7,000 extra anomaly power. Armor. Only enemies affected with a weapon. Critical shots. It's like we're not about that life, you know? Damage orb is always a good one. Oh. Oh no, it's to all enemies affected with burn, not... Damn it, I was hoping when a skill is used It would afflict them with burn. That would have been nice. That's useless. That's useless. That's useless. Like, that might not be bad. Like, we might be able to get some damage out of that. That one would help survivability, but not needed. That's at 30% as well. So it's like we could use like one of these types of things and then slot on a percentage damage increase mod. But it's not constant. What goes around might be okay. Complete shield depletion triggers a powerful energy blast. I can find a way to activate a shield somehow. That would be cute. It's every 6 seconds, though. I think that the question is seismic impulse. Nothing else is like see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, anomaly power shit, like, just sucks. Like, there's only so much you can actually do to increase it. Life of the party might be good for survivability. Boost your anomaly power for each elite present on the battlefield. But it's like... Hey, Josie Brosy, thanks for the follow on Twitch, man. So I'm wondering if seismic impulse... That's every 6 seconds, though. I'll put it on here and just deconstruct it over there. Purely for the giggles. And then maybe... Maybe life of the party. I mean, that would just make us, like, immune to death, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, problem is, what we need is more damage. Reduction on top of Golem, 65%. I mean, I'm sure there's diminishing returns, but... If anybody else has any janky ideas, feel free to toss them out there. I mean, I might be able to switch around the skill tree a little bit too. Maybe just get some more bleed damage. So I feel like the resistance pierce is... I feel like resistance pierce is pretty solid considering all we're doing is punching things. Need as much survivability. I can just go more bleed damage. The problem is, right now, right? Before it was like, if I get a melee, it would basically one-shot whatever the target was, and they would apply vulnerability to everything around it. The problem is, now that not everything's dying to one-hit a melee, we're getting a bunch of bullshit where it's dying to like a bleed, and therefore it's not triggering vulnerability, or it's dying to the anomaly surge, and it's not applying vulnerability. So we gotta do some sketchy stuff. But the thing now is, we have to go faster. That's the problem. We got to do this, like, in a crazy amount of time. So that's when, like, those 2 wasted mod slots are just, like, a real pain in the ass right now. I've already got life of the party. Okay. Like if our survivability is taking a hit that's causing me to not be able to keep outputting damage, then life of the party might be super solid just to stay alive. The problem with upgrading these blues is like it's so hard to tell which one is the one I actually need. Okay, that's good. Alright, average item level 49. They should add an item that you can use to make another mod slot on gear. Isn't there a weapon mod that just increased damage for like 40%? Anomaly power on weapon swap. You think so? I thought it was firepower on weapon swap in the mod slot in the armor mods. So right now, 121,000 damage. We get a bunch of resistance piercing. But I don't know if that's worth it. I think it is, though. I feel like this is worth it for survivability. But maybe not. We might be able to just ditch this and get, like, maybe more bleed damage. I'm not on PC. I'm on Xbox. This is not PC gameplay, broski. This is Xbox. Using rejuvenation? No. No, I was using a firepower build, and it's not bad. It just kind of depends on, like, really, it's like, what? Like, whatever we drop. I feel like we need Captain Hunter just to be able to kill the elites. God, if we could just get rid of fucking personal space. Is there anything at this vendor? This girl, on all my other runs, like, she gives me some solid god rolls. But on the melee Devastator where I need it the most, she abandons me. Anyone else lost their loot? No, I have not lost my loot.
Outrider.
Let's check weapon mods real quick. Man, guys, I'm really risking it for the biscuit today, huh? I'm constantly logging in into my techno. If I wipe everything for a melee Devastator, I'm blaming all of you, and I'm killing my my console. Yeah, it does increase anomaly. The thing is like, does the other stuff increase anomaly more? You know? Alright, so tier 1. We need passive stuff. I don't want to be firing my gun. Killing shots, 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 shots. Reloading weapon makes a shockwave. Nope. Killing shots. Shots, shots. Shots linking enemies. And we could do damage link, but then I'd be firing my gun. I wouldn't really want to be doing that. Nope. Hey, no, don't worry about it, War Piggy, dude. That's what stream VODs are for. We just got the Devastator to CT14, man. Doing all melee. I'm doing good, broski. How are you doing? We're just trying to figure out any way to increase our damage even further. Everything is just shooting, which, I mean, makes sense. It's a bullet mod, but... yeah. I mean, maybe I could toss radiation splash on, but then I don't want to be firing my gun. So that's just, it just doesn't work. Like, rejuvenation is a passive one that would be easily activated, for sure. Untamed power is solid. But it's like outside of that shit, like all, like really, if you look at it, like all of the anomaly mods, just like, ugh. I really want to put Perseverance Fist on for the damage output, but I don't think that's great either. Oh yeah, see, that's the thing, right? So rejuvenation, 7,000 anomaly power, but then you could also just go and run, where is it? There's one where just like sprinting gives you anomaly power. And I think it's more, so it just might be worth running that more. I don't know. All right, well, let's just give it a try. See how close we get to gold. I don't think it's going to be that fucking close. I think it's going to be really fucking stupid hard because our melee damage basically went up like fucking 10,000 damage, which sucks. Takes a couple of seconds to mark items on PS4. Like this? Do you use like the mass dismantle thing? On PC, yeah, they do it a lot faster than on console. I just do the mass dismantle button most of the time. And there's nothing I can replace these fucking boots with, huh? God damn it. Actually, let me look. What is this thing? An additional impale? Instead of emergency stance? Worst comes to worst, we go with that. If we absolutely can't get it done. Which is likely. Bonus firepower, bonus firepower. Anomaly, that's not worth it. That's not worth it. That's not worth it. Alright. Sorry, I promise we're about to hop into this last one. Would arms juggler work? Swap? Get firepower? Yeah, but that's firepower, right? We need anomaly power for our melees. So let's just trying to think, like, Untamed Power is 40,000 damage. Oh wait, hold on. It should go up though, right? It's 40,000. It's really 30% of my anomaly power. So if I pop this, what is it, like 50k? It's not bad. Then our melee goes up to 163,000. How much does seismic do on a 6-second cooldown? It would have to do a fucking ton to make it worth changing over to. Captain Hunter might not be worth it, honestly. 78,000 damage as opposed to 50k. Or actually, it's probably more 80,000 damage every 6 seconds to everyone around me. But like my melee is happening way more often than that, I think. Alright.
Told us everything.
I'm counting. What do you mean I'm not counting stuff like Seismic Impulse in this build, are you?
Whatever happens now, we're with you, Outrider.
I mean, Seismic Impulse isn't an ability, it's just a mod. I feel like there's no fucking way we're hitting that 10-minute timer on 11-minute timer on Chem Plant. I feel like there's just fucking zero possibility of that happening. We'll see. I have everything equipped, right? I think 49, 49. This is gonna be fucking super painful. Oh my gosh, taking so much damage. Those melees, man. This fucking guy in here. Oh my gosh. It's taking 3 melee skill riflemen. It's like almost impossible to clear this in 10 minutes. If you just look at it like mathematically, right? Like, it's taking so much time. Hey, no problem, dude. Glad to help. Yeah, the color swatches it basically makes it so you can just mass select like green, blue, purple. Definitely helps a lot when you're trying to deconstruct. Just don't accidentally deconstruct stuff that you actually want to keep. Oh my gosh, taking so much damage. Perseverance Fist might be, we might have to go there, man. I have no defensives up right now. I'm just living off of, I don't even know what I'm living off of. Emergency stance just procced. Bro, we just need more damage. Like, I might have to run Perseverance Fist and just get to like 30% HP, straight up. Oh lordy. Oh my god. So much damage. Right? Like, how am I possibly gonna beat this tyrant? There's just no fucking way. Ah, no.
A couple of insurgents could get the best of an Outrider. Guess I was wrong.
This is where it's gonna be rough. Yeah, I might need to switch some skills around. Oh. It, of course, also could just be impossible. That's the total possibility. I mean, 44 million damage with, like, God. But see, that untamed power is making up for a lot. That's making up for a decent chunk of change. Because it's happening every single time I melee. If I could just get rid of this fucking personal space. I put on Seismic as well. Nice, Drowsy. Good luck, dude. And I will keep working on this nightmare build. Dude, the fact that we got it to CT14 alone means people ain't got shit to complain about right now. The fact that we're CT14 straight melees, I don't want to hear a peep. All right, let's wait for this vendor refresh. Like, is the 25% extra damage to elites better than, like, a potential damage boost from Seismic? I don't know. Or Perseverance Fist? Just need a freaking glove upgrade. Give me anomaly power and like martial arts or something. Or anomaly power and like literally anything other than that. Garbage. No, I'm not, Rico. And the reasoning is pretty much that going up to CT14, we essentially have Golem on at all times, so it makes it really hard for us to drop to 30% health. And it at least appears, I haven't like done extensive testing, but it appears it's not like emergency stance where like you get 300% melee damage for like 6 seconds or something. It's like you get 300% melee damage when you're below 30% health. So like that would be like literally like one melee hit would be 300% extra damage. You know what I'm saying? So like my last ditch effort, I mean, I'm thinking about it right now because we're taking a lot more damage in CT, running CT14, but my last ditch effort would be toss on Perseverance stance, which is the 300% melee damage, and then just try and stay at 30% HP the whole time so that we can actually like clear it, if that makes sense. But it's like, God, we just don't have too much wiggle room. I feel like Captain Hunter is really super helpful. 7% armor increase for each enemy in close range. Like, that's a pretty substantial boost to armor and survivability. This makes it so we do a lot of damage when we hit a lot of people with melee. Just don't know if the 30% resistance pierce that we're going into would be more worth it than putting like points into additional bleed damage. You know? Alright, what is this lady's inventory now? Oh, did I even open the box? Doesn't matter. Fucking blues. Damn it. Cannot get an upgrade on these fucking gloves, man. Can't do it.
Outrider, you gave me
All right, let's try. Let's try dropping Captain Hunter, which is actually really good. Either going Perseverance Fist or Seismic Impulse. And maybe I drop my percentage increase to bleeding targets and just go for 300% increase from Perseverance Fist. But it's like I don't think it lasts forever. Let's just try that. I want to go back to Chem Plant. Even though I don't think we're going to gold on Chem Plant, it's a good testing ground. We're so close, though. We just need to get gold on one more expedition. Like, that's it. And we're CT15, only melees. Maybe Coliseum. Let's try Coliseum. Again, the problem with Coliseum is just... Ah, man, we probably want the Captain Hunter mod, though. Let's just see. Whatever. We're in a friggin' melee build. Yeah, it feels like that seismic mod doesn't happen that often. Should have saved that golem, probably. No, I'll probably be able to keep it up here. Wait, what the heck? Do I not have the golem mod on? Did I upgrade the wrong piece of gear? Oh shit. Well, that changes things a lot. I'm so stupid. How did I miss that? I think I upgraded like the wrong pants. That's why I had double brawl at one point. So we should be getting an extension on Golem every time we get a kill. But we've been running without it, so maybe we don't need it that much. I guess now we're probably not even proccing it as much because everything's so much tankier. But we are dropping to those critical health levels like a lot more often, so we might get more usage out of Perseverance Fist if I swap to it. This is where the Captain Hunter missing is going to be noticeable. This is so wild. This is so stupid. I don't even have vulnerable on him, I'm just trying to hit him. It'll be interesting to see seismic damage versus everything, though. Not having Golem up constantly is super shitty, though. I don't know what happened to my my piece that I had on with it. Well, that's slightly concerning. Yeah, I should just start wailing on this dude. Whatever. See what happens. Oh, baby. The loss of Captain Hunter is definitely noticeable. And we are dropping to 30% health a lot more, even with damage reduction up. That's the crazy thing. It's like I'm getting dropped while I have Golem active, which is like fucking insane. If you really think about it. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask, or if you have suggestions on something I can do to make it make this build better, I'm all ears. But we are exhausting our resources here, so to speak. We gotta kill these fucking dragonflies too. Get back here. Oh my gosh, they hit so hard. Alright, that one's down. I don't know where his buddy is. His buddy's over here. Alright, we got him down. No fucking way we're hitting this timer. There's not a snowball's chance in hell we're hitting the 12-minute timer. Or actually, it might be like 11 here. At the very least, when we do die during this, I want to see how much damage seismic actually did. Because I feel like it's not that great. See, we didn't get fucking. Oh god, this is the death one. This is the one that fucking hurts. Oh my lordy. Does that hurt or what? Sketchy. See, we didn't get vulnerable there.
My friend, you cannot let them get the better of you.
Damn, son. Fortress will make it better. It works for all damage. I thought Fortress was just weapon damage. Am I wrong? Is that the gun mod? Fortress is the gun mod, right? Is that the one off the shotgun that increases damage off of armor? That's like one of the legendaries I don't have. It's like one of like 3 legendaries that do not exist in my armory, sir. As unfortunate as that may be. Yeah, seismic's hitting. That's 65% damage to captains, though. Really gotta test this. So let's test it. Yeah, I wish I had that mod, but I do not, so... That sucks, man. Yeah, I would not touch co-op. Would definitely not touch co-op. I know apparently it's affecting some people in single player too now, but
The deep humming noise reverberating from deep within the forest. It comes and goes.
they're gonna do restorations.
It has grown louder.
We'll see what happens with those restorations. I'm sure they're gonna throw a bunch of free legendaries at people too to compensate. And I think they're gonna buff everything back up because they are. This has not been a strong week for them. I hear you, Mayo. And we'll have to see what they actually end up doing, you know? Alright, so our melee is at 121,693. 121,693.
Tiago was right about that hum. My teeth are chattering from the vibration. Strange structure.
I just want to know,
Kind of switch over.
is it persistent? Is it just when you get above 30% it no longer happens? $243,386. Now I'm back up. And it goes back down. Resistance pierce 165%. So Perseverance Fist is like, it's like I'm constantly getting healed. And it's effectively just making it so, like, what, I get double damage. It doesn't even look like it's 300%. How hard am I actually hitting right now? 163. Jeez, this map would be nice for endless mass, low-key. Rounding up all these guys is annoying as fuck. But time to test how easy the timer really is on this, huh? Not having the persistent golem though, I probably should have changed that.
The gate open. Nice.
Dragonflies are almost annoying as the AI that strafe shoots constantly a human. Yeah. Dragonflies are pretty friggin' obnoxious. I mean, when you're playing like Techno or Trickster and you can just shoot them out of the sky, it's not as bad, but man. When you're trying to melee them? Pretty sure as long as they stay out of the circle, I can just keep making progress on this. Oh, but here they come, you little bastards. Uh-oh. Oh boy. We ducking and weaving, baby. Get out of my circle. If he wants to keep hitting me and sit back there, that's cool. Final room.
There's a storm brewing. I need to hurry.
Like 50 minutes ago, they added a patch to. Did they like tweet that out or something?
That well. Is it triggering the storm?
Alright, we don't have Captain Hunter, which is going to make this a little tricky. We're going to start getting eviscerated by dragonflies. That's the problem. The fucking dragonflies. But outside of that, it's game time. Game time. We wasted a lot of time at the beginning, too. I can just get one of them out of there. Even just dealing with one of them would be super awesome. Again, we don't have the extended golem mod, which makes this a little on the sketchy side. We don't have stuff up, but confident in our ability to thrive. Gosh, so much stagger. We got one. Oh my lord. No, not going down like this. We stay in one place. We don't use the bleed damage that much. We just keep smacking them. Really got to get this guy. That's one. Shit. Oh my gosh. This is so close. Gotta stop moving. Gotta get over to one of the broodies. Oh my gosh, what is hitting me? Not like this, not like this. We have time. We have time. But two brutes at once? I don't know, man. Oh shit. No, 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 no. No!
I'm sorry, friend. I asked too much of you.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Dude, we got this. We're getting this. We're getting this 15 today, boys. We're getting this 15. Like, we were literally doing damage testing during that one. Like, we got this. All right. Part of me really wants to put on Captain Hunter, but the other part of me wants to make it so we're using nothing but tier 1, tier 2 mods to do this. What do you guys think? Should I put on Captain Hunter, or do you think I should just do it over again and hit it? Like, those are the last 2 guys, right? What do you guys think I should do? Let's just do it. Part of me wants to swap out Endless Mass at this part. Let me do that. I think it might help just with general speed. But I don't know. It's not like we're running anything to help with any of the other skills. And again, maybe I need the Impale. Whatever. We're getting this, dude. Like, straight up. Whoops. Hit the wrong place, but that's okay. Where the heck are you? There you are. I'm gonna take you to level your power from 10 to CT15. What did we do that in, like 10 hours? Did it all on stream. So you can definitely go see. Pretty sure it took like 10 hours, 11 hours. Plus a bunch of AFK time. So what the hell just hit me there? Holy moly. Chill, chill, chill. Whatever it was super painful. Is it this freaking thing? This guy's gotta chill out over there. Ow. Jesus Christ, what is that hitting me? Gotta take this guy out. Painful. We have no golem up now, so we really gotta be careful here. No idea if it took less or more time last time. Did you remember your missing golem mod? No, I did not remember it, but I was running. I mean, I ran all this way without it, so it's like maybe I could just use it as an additional damage mod slot instead. Of course, if we are running into issues with this thing, then I'll put it back on. I don't even know where it is. But, it's obviously an immensely helpful mod. Gives us a massively increased golem duration, but I have no idea what I swapped it with. It's got to be in my inventory somewhere. Where's the healing coming from? My punches, bruh. That's it. The punches. Sometimes I might impale like one enemy just to get health regen, but it's mostly just coming from punches. Here we go. This one's for all the marbles. We'd really like to do this without using Captain Hunter, so that way people have nothing to complain about. I can just use some, you know, Tier 1 and Tier 2 mods, and nobody will be able to say anything. At least that's my line of thinking. But like, real talk, like, fuck these fucking butterflies, huh? Or dragonflies, whatever the hell they are. They're assholes. And they are hitting me so hard. Now I have no golem up. Now I do, at least. Whew. No way. Fuck. What was hitting me so hard? Did it bleed? Damn it. Those fucking dragonflies, dude. They hit so hard. I should have just played safe. I wish it showed you like how much damage you took. God, that hit me so hard, and I think I had golem up too. Jesus. All right, let's see though. I had... Yeah, see, we were using that before. If we put Bloody Boost there, we have to put Brawl somewhere else, and that's where it was down here, right? God damn it. What are the chances I finally get an anomaly power one? It gives me personal space again. Fuck. Alright, that just comes down to my own play. Can do this. Yeah. I'm gonna put on Seismic instead of Perseverance Fist. Just don't think it's cutting it. Or actually might want... No, we already have Bloody Boost on. If the only thing I'm having trouble killing is those stupid dragonflies. No, let's just go. We'll keep Seismic. Everything else is okay. It's all tier 1 and tier 2, so nobody can complain about it later on. Alright. God, this is ours. This is so fucking ours, man. I'm telling you. I can do this in my sleep.
I understand you're looking to collect the pods that came raining down. I spotted one for you, but you're not going to like where it landed. Right up near the peak of the mountain. And God knows what else is up there. With luck, you can reach it before the insurgents do.
Alright. Let's get this on our next attempt so I can go to Starbucks. Shall we?
We've been detecting.
Come on, let's see the arcways.
I understand you're looking to collect the pods that came raining down. I spotted one for you, but you're not going to like where it landed. Right up near the peak of the... Reach it before the insurgents do.
All right. How's the melee going? It's going well. We about to hit CT15, bro. Using only tier 1 and tier 2 mods and just melees on Devastator, the consensus weakest class by 90% of Reddit. So we gotta smash one more expedition and we're CT15. And hopefully we can just get it done this run. Went from World Tier 1 to CT15, and we just run in melees, baby.
Tiago was right about that hum. My teeth are chattering from the vibration. Strange structure. Some kind of switch over there.
These guys are dumb, so we just melee them while they run at us. Here comes Brood Mommy. Let's go and punch him in the face. Just keep punching. And we just keep punching. Lost emergency golem. Which is weird. Usually we don't take too much damage here, but that's okay. I'm just gooning this dude in the corner. He just popped his little special mode. Pop a golem again for the anomaly boost. Just impale him for some health regen. And to show our dominance. This guy needs to stop running away from me so I can punch him in the face. Punch that guy. Punch him. That guy should die from a bleed. Now here comes an annoying pack of enemies. Really wish they would just kind of all stand together so I could hit them easier. Fortunately, it's just not reality, huh?
Nice view.
The dragonfly damage is just super weird.
An obelisk mechanism in the middle.
Like, it seems to just put an insane dot on you. Like, insane. Like, and it doesn't seem like it's just poison. Like, maybe it's because I'm getting hit by bleed, poison, vulnerable, and whatever the hell it's throwing at me, but it seems like it just does like an astronomical amount of damage. I should have just hid and waited for everything to come back up because I had plenty of time. But it's also like, what the hell is that damage? It's no big deal though. We just keep trucking. We learn from the mistake. And we don't do it again next time. But man, that damage is insane. It's tough, right? Because I'm getting hit. I'm basically getting bled with every single attack that I get landed on me. And so you don't want to move when you have bleed on you, because it makes the damage hurt you. But it's like I'm melee, so I have to. I don't have a choice. I mean, about to hit CT15 with melees only, so Devastator complaints can kind of, you know, people just gotta optimize more. I mean, this is all tier 2 and tier 1 mods. You can do it with melees, you can do it with literally anything. Hop out of here and kill this guy just because it's annoying me. I know you mean gun side, I'm just saying, like, there's no way a gun build is doing worse than what I'm doing right now. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe gun builds somehow are doing worse than just spamming melee. But I feel like most people saying Devastator's the worst class in the game. It's like, you know, I don't know. Oops, meant to hit him with something else, but that's okay. Still want to be in this little area. There we go. But the whole reason why I'm doing this is so, I mean, people saying it's the worst class in the game. If you can get to CT15 melee, you can get to CT15 with literally anything. Or you can just get there with CT15, or you can just get there with melees and then switch to whatever. Does not having a bullet augment skill hurt them? Sure. But they have a lot of other stuff that makes them pretty strong. They probably have the strongest anomaly power builds in the entire game. Right up there with Pyro. But the point is just, if you can do it with melee, you can do it with anything. People want to make up excuses about the nerfs and everything like that. It's like, yeah, vulnerability, it definitely, it hits other classes and trees that it shouldn't have, and they shouldn't have done it, but everything is still totally doable. The sky's not falling. Literally running an unoptimized melee set. No legendaries, no tier 3s.
Is it triggering the storm?
This is the only room we gotta conquer right now. If we can just get through this. Those freaking dragonflies, man. Honestly. It's just a stupid dragonflies. Like, God. Owie. We have no defensives up right now. It's gonna get a little sketchy. Obviously, the broodmother part is a whole different story. That thing's a nightmare. Stop knocking me back. I'm knocking you guys back. Here comes the stupid dragonfly. Can I get one down right now? That would be excellent. That dragonfly in the back is so fucking low. Got one. Did we get both of them? Oh, let's fucking go. Got time. We kind of just have to be patient here. It's a little sketchy with double broods. Double broods and nothing else to hit, it's like a little on the scary side, not gonna front. But I think this is the last part. Problem is, we got this fucking, I don't know what fucking AoE dot they put on me, but that thing fucking hurts. We have no golem up right now, which is also a sketchy time. Keep that up. Oh, we got more enemies. Good. Ooh, that's actually gonna help us so much. Unless it's fucking more dragonflies. It's the only instance where it's not gonna help us out. If we can just get one of these fucking guys down, man. That alone is gonna be huge. Oh my gosh, the dragonflies. The dragonflies have returned, and there's so many of them. Oh no. I have no defensives up. But we're so close to getting this friggin' brood down. Literally just have to get this brood. We're so close. Popping both defensives? Oh my gosh, they're hitting me so hard. Oh my gosh. This is... I have to move here, unfortunately. I don't have a choice. Fuck. This is literally the last part. This is all we have to get through. God. Running out of time. If I can just hide here, maybe get them all over again. Fuck. Please, 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 please. I have to get somebody on this. We're so close here. Did we get it? Let's go, baby. Let's go. CT15, melee only. It's a wrap, son. Let's go.
Outriders, there's a storm coming your way.
I don't want to hear any complaints about climbing challenge tiers. Zero. None. Like, you come in here, you come into this chat, I don't want to hear a peep. If you need help, I got you. All day. If you need help, or you need help with builds, that's Trickster CT15, Pyro CT15, Techno CT15, Devastator CT15, melee only the whole way. If you need help, I got you all day. Drop a question in the chat, no problem. All day long, I got you. But I don't want to hear a peep about this is impossible, this is impossible. Straight melee the whole friggin' way. Don't want to hear a peep, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Whew. Got it done, guys. We got it done. CT15, melee fucking only on the worst class in the game, according to everybody else. Now I can go get Starbucks. 109 damage dealt. What's the damage looking like? Lacerating push, 52 million. Untamed power, 36 million. Bleed, reflect bullets, impale. Let's go. Let's go. Got it done. That's all it is, guys. That's what it's about. If you know anybody that needs help climbing, you send them here, son. You send them here because I got you. And do this in my sleep. Let's go. CT15. All melee. All tier 2s and tier 1s. No tier 3s. No legendary sets needed. Nothing. That's it. That's all it is. Straight melee. Straight golem, reflect bullets, and some impales for a little bit of annoying HP regen. Everything else, straight punches and bunches. And we're CT15 now. And you can run whatever build you want after that. But that's it. Masochist, I'm not like talking to you, bro. Like I don't mean like I'm not talking to you. I mean like I'm not like referencing you. Like if you need help with a firepower build, then you need help with a firepower build. I'm just saying. You got so many people saying it's impossible to climb. They nerf vulnerability. They nerf Technomancer. They nerf Trickster. They nerf Pyromancer. Everybody's saying the sky is falling. It's impossible to do anything. You have to go and do everything on Challenge Tier 8. You got to go back and farm World Tiers. Not the case. You just got to play the game. Get your gear right. Don't need a bunch of Tier 3s. You don't even need a bunch of Tier 2s. We got Tier 1s. We got Tier 2s. We tried to make it so we had anomaly power. We still have some wasted slots. We got personal space. We're not using weapons. All blue guns, nothing. You know what I mean? This was I'm so glad we were able to do this. I'm so glad we were able to do this. You know? Now to do it all again using level 1 weapons. I don't even know if that would be possible, dude. Your average item level changes things so much. You know, you get an extra 38k firepower, not firepower, anomaly power, and max health. You know, but like, man, we did it. We did it. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for hanging out and bearing with me while I hung out in my inventory and tried to make this thing work. You guys are the real ones. But it can be done. Like, comment, subscribe, people. I gotta dig the channel. I gotta, because come on. All melee, world tier 1. What was that? We started on Friday? Thursday? I think it was Friday. Thursday, got the COVID shot. Friday, felt like dog poop and just decided, hey, let's just do some Devastator. Saturday, took a little breaky wakey, but we got to CT, 10? And then today, we came in here and we made CT 12, 13, 14, and 15 our biatch. Got it done. That's what it's about. Now I gotta go make a dang build video for a melee build using tier 1s and tier 2s. But we got to CT15. What you do from that point is totally up to you, but the climb is doable with no tier 3s, no weapons, none of that. It's the power of optimization and just getting better at the game, grinding those expeditions. Thank you for following along, Mr. Bobajango. Appreciate you guys for hanging out here. Now we can go and we can try and mess around with whatever builds we want to. You know, we should probably go and do some AP Trickster, some AP Pyro. I don't know if I want to do AP Techno. I just don't like AP Techno abilities. AP Dev. But, come on, son. That's how it's done. That's what it's about, guys. If anybody has any questions, concerns, needs help with a build, we got everything to CT15 now. Toss out your video suggestions, toss out your build suggestions. Follow on all socials, twitch.tv/Damocles, Twitter, @RealDamocles, YouTube. You guys know the freaking deal. Now I don't even know what I'm going to do. We got to work on some anomaly builds, huh? I'm going to run to Starbucks with my wife so that she doesn't hate me. She doesn't understand what we just accomplished, but that's okay. But we got it done. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about. All right. I'm going to take a break, go grab breakfast. I will be back probably streaming later today. If for whatever reason I'm not streaming later today, I am streaming like legit every single day of the week, starting at like 8 a.m. Eastern time. So I will help you guys out with whatever you need to. Make sure you keep your inventory safe. Feel free to share this wherever you feel like it, whenever somebody complains about not being able to climb. Automatic argument winner here. But you guys have a good lunch. I'm gonna go and grab my own stuff. So I will be back later. Peace out, guys. Oh, sorry. Before I go, Jay, so is this melee build good or does it barely do the job? I'm curious to how it is. Never seen a melee build. We just got to CT15 with it, so I mean, it kind of depends on how you wanna, how you wanna play. But it was more just to prove a point that like you can get to CT15, you can climb. You only need tier 1 and tier 2 mods, and you don't even need to use guns. If we used guns, it would have been so much easier. It would like it just from the amount of an additional anomaly mods that we would have been able to use, because so many of them are based off of getting kills, and so is it going to be the fastest thing to run CT15s with? Probably a 0% chance, but it was just to prove the point that like people can climb, and that just because the devs nerfed some stuff doesn't mean that the sky is falling, but we streamed the whole thing. You can go back and check the VOD if you want to learn how to play it or whatever. I'll probably put out a build guide or something, even though it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, so I'll be back